The richest country in Africa in terms of nominal GDP is Nigeria, which is by far the most populous country in Africa. Its gross domestic product was worth $397 billion in 2018. Nigeria's population of 204 million people is growing by 2.5% annually. The country's gross national income in 2018 was $1,960 per capita, which is above the average of the sub-Saharan Africa region. However, inequality in terms of income and opportunities has been growing rapidly. Despite expansion in some sectors, job creation remains weak and insufficient to absorb the fast-growing labor force, resulting in high rate of unemployment, 23% in 2018, with another 20% of the labor force underemployed. Without significant structural policy reforms, Nigeria's medium-term growth is projected to remain stable around 2%. Given that the economy is expected to grow more slowly than the population, living standards are expected to worsen. Now, let's take a look at the Nigerians that are lucky enough to have a job. Well, over a third is working in agriculture. Slightly more than half of the Nigerian employees is working in the service sector, and roughly 1 out of 10 in the industry sector. The country's top trading partners are India, the Netherlands, Spain, France, South Africa, and the United States. Nigeria had a big trade surplus of over $16 billion in 2018. With an abundance of natural resources, Nigeria is Africa's biggest oil exporter and has the largest natural gas reserves on the continent. Nigeria recorded a budget deficit equal to 2.8% of GDP in 2018. Its government debt is equal to 17.5% of GDP. Looking ahead, Nigeria's economy is projected to grow by 2.5% in 2020.